Hello and welcome to CKE 10,000 Wins Gaming Channel. In this video, we're looking at my Mob Psycho Muscles / Club Activities deck profile. So at level 0, I'm running 4 copies of Jun Sagawa. It has 2 auto effects. The first is this ability activates once per turn. When you use an act, this card gets plus 2,000 power. And at the beginning of your opponent's attack phase, you may move this card to an open position of your center stage. And I'm running 4 copies of Haruto Kijibayashi. It has 2 auto effects. The first is when this card is placed on stage, put the top 2 cards of your deck into your waiting room. If there's a climax among those cards, choose one of your characters. And that character gets plus 1500 power until the end of turn. And the second effect, when this card becomes reversed, if this card's battle point is level 0 or lower, you may put the top card of your opponent's clock into his or her waiting room. If you do, put that character in your opponent's clock. So it beats things on your turn, because it should, if it hits a climax, and then it's also a clock bomber. Then I'm running 3 copies of Tomoe Kurata. It has 2 effects. The first is continuous assist. Assist all your characters in front of this card, gets plus 500 power. And the second is activate, rest this card, choose one of your characters, and that character gets plus 500 power until the end of turn. You can help trigger Jun's act or auto effect from using an act. And then I'm running 3 copies of Ritsu Concentrating Brainstormer. When a blue climax is placed in your climax area, you can choose one of your characters, and that character gets plus 1500 power until end of turn. And it has an act, brainstorm, pay 1, rest this card, flip over 4 cards, put them from your deck into your waiting room. And for each climax reveal, look at the top 3 cards of your deck, choose 1 card from among them, put in your hand. And you can perform that action for however many climaxes revealed. Then for level 1, I'm running 4 copies of Mob Psychic Powers. It has continuous experience. If the total level cards in your level is 2 or higher, this card gets continuous plus 1000 power. And the climax combo is experienced when this card's battle point becomes reversed. If fulfilling a client's request is in your climax area and the total cards in your level is 2 or higher, draw up to 2 cards, choose 1 card in your hand and put it into your room. So it's draw 2 to 1. So it's your plussing combo at level 1. I'm running 3 copies of the backup Ryohei Shimura. When you use cards backup, you may discard a card. If you do, choose this backup and add it back to your hand. And I'm running 3 copies of Hiroshi Kumagawa. It has continuous assists. All of your blue or club activity characters in front of this card gets plus X power. X equals the number of that character's level times 500. And when your character trigger check reveals a climax, if that card trigger is 2 soul icon, you can pay 1. If you do, choose one of your characters in your waiting room, return it to your hand, and then choose 1 card in your hand, put it in your waiting room. And it has act, rest this card, choose one of your characters. That character gets plus 1000 power until end of turn. I'm running 4 copies of Hideki. This ability activates once per turn. When you use an act, this card gets plus X power. X equals the number of blue or club activity characters you have times 500, and has hand encore. And again, I have 2 copies of Ritsu Fateful Meeting. It's your EP Punish, replay Punish backup. Then I'm running 3 copies of Part-Time Pay. Choose one of the following effects and perform it. Draw 1 card, choose a card in your hand and put it in your waiting room, and put this card into your stock. Or you can choose a level 2 or higher character in your waiting room and return it to your hand. I'm running 4 copies of the Early Play Ritsu. It's an EP that can heal, and you can pay 2 stock, discard a card, and deal 1 damage to your opponent. And I'm running 4 copies of Musashi Goda. When this card is placed on stage from your hand, this card gets plus 4500 power and the following ability until the end of your opponent's next turn. Continuous discard battle, and all players cannot play backup from the hand. And when the urgent club mission is placed on a climax area, if this card is your center stage, choose up to X cards in your opponent's waiting room, return them to your opponent's deck, and your opponent shuffles his or her deck. X equals to the number of muscle characters you have. Running 1 copy of Tomoe Desperate for a New Member. When this card is placed on stage, look up to 3 cards from the top of your deck, put them on top of your deck in any order, and choose up to 1 of your opponent's characters and return to his or her hand. And you can also pay 2 stock and choose a character and deck, choose one of your other characters and this card, and those characters get plus 1 soul until end of turn. Then I'm running 4 copies of Urgent Club Mission Climax card, which is for your level 3 combo. And 4 copies of Fulfilling Client's Request, which is for your level 1 combo. Alright, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, check EncoreDecks.com and the link in the description below to see an overview of this deck build.